This is the story of Arthur. The last name has been edited for the comfort of viewers with small children. We will replace it with Dinklesplat. Anyways, as I was saying, this is the story of Arthur Dinklesplat and his watch, and his watch's sister, which was Arthur's coffee machine, and his watch's third cousin 3 times removed, whose sister-in-law, divorced husband's mother, which of course was the espresso machine. The espresso machine and the coffee machine did not like each other for obvious competitive reasons. This caused a lot of tension for Arthur's watch. Of course, Arthur was unaware of the complex relationships between his watch and his small kitchen appliances, and the story mainly focuses on him, so we'll no longer speak of these relationships.
Good morning, watch.
Unlike most people, though, Arthur talked to his watch, small kitchen appliances, and various other objects he had. They all ignored him. Recently, he has started talking to me.
Good morning, narrator.
Oh, good morning, Arthur. As characters are not even supposed to be conscious of their narrators, this has raised some problems. However, we are getting through these. We have a very good psychiatrist. Please ignore me until we can get this worked out.
Jolly-o, then.
This story really starts one day, then again, doesn't every story start one day? Well, anyways, this day was very special for Arthur. This was the day he got bitten by a radioactive 8-legged back room creature. This had some side effects. First, Arthur got a bite mark, but that's the obvious one. Second, Arthur acquired amassing powers, which included a venomous bite, a cool belt with thingy-mabobbers that Arthur had no clue what they did, no aspiration to try. He also acquired the abilities of super strength, flight, and invulnerability.
Pretty nifty, right?
Arthur would now use these powers to aid mankind.
Do I have to?
Of course you have to. This is the plot.
I could kill hippies. That would aid mankind.
I was thinking something more heroic.
Okay, but it has to be piratey. I always did want to be a pirate.
You don't have a choice. With great power comes great responsibility.
Well, a great narrator comes great annoying headache. Give me a break. Cut, cut, cut!
After a few modifications to our plot to make it more piratey, we're back. We rejoin our developing superhero.
That's a good idea. I should be a superhero. I'll need a name.
Our hero thinks hard. Really, really hard. Fall from a 50-story building onto cement and have your body go splat hard. He comes up with a name.
I have examined my former counterparts in herodom, and after much thinking I've come up with a name that will incorporate all the aspects the public loves. I shall be called...
This is the dramatic pause.
Magnificent Flying Arachnid Man.
Our hero, Magnificent Flying Arachnid Man, now sets on a quest to aid the world in a piratey way. As we wait for our hero to find a quest, we must take care of a neglected matter. In the beginning of the story, we said it was also about Arthur's watch, coffee, and espresso machine. We will now focus on them for a bit. This is the coffee machine, and this is its life story. If you are often disturbed by coffee machines' life stories, you might now consider fast forwarding.
In the beginning, I was built. This took place in a factory. Then I was shipped to a store. There I had the horrible fate of being bought by Arthur Dinklesplat. However, I managed to make the best of it, and life was good. Every morning I would make coffee. Every third morning I would make it horribly disgusting and watch Arthur choke on it. These every third mornings really gave me joy in my life and kept me going. Then came the espresso machine. At this point in my life, I started asking the questions every self-respecting coffee machine asks at some time. What happened to society? What was the problem with coffee? Who came up with the name espresso? What is the square root of 3,058,343? To answer these questions, I started studying my surroundings. Apparently, espresso woke people up in the morning. I thought to myself, coffee does that. Apparently, it could be drunk in smaller amounts. Again, I thought, can't people just do that with regular coffee? I noticed it made a slightly different gurgling sound when poured into the drain. Then I realized that if this was the cause people would have to change their drains to make the preferred sound. I decided it was just the fact that it was in smaller cups, and people had never thought to put regular coffee in smaller cups, so they had to build a new coffee machine for smaller cups of coffee.
The only thing the espresso machine had to say was, "I'm nice to mice." And all Arthur's watch would say when we asked to speak with him is, "I hate Arthur." It would not comment further other than to say, "I really do hate him." We will now return to Arthur's story. A hero now sets out on his quest.
I shall solve world hunger by finding buried treasure. And if I don't find any treasure, I can just steal some money.
Now, that wouldn't be very heroic, would it?
Robin Hood did it.
And if Robin Hood jumped off a cliff, would you?
Of course I would. I can fly.
That's not the point, and I control the plot, so live with it.
Better find some buried treasure.
While our hero is searching for treasure, he is ambushed by his arch enemy Lexi, the Green Nine of Hearts. Our hero fights back with all that he has. I shall destroy you.
No, you won't. The good guys always win.
I know! I mean, we put in all the work. We get most hours in. We do the best job. But the good guy always gets the girl, and we always lose.
Maybe you should consider a different career.
Do you think I could be a clown? I've always wanted to try being a clown.
You can't quit now. You're on contract. Keep fighting.
Kill me, magnificent arachnid flying man. And by the way, your name is stupid.
I triumph!
Whoop-de-doo. It's no big surprise when the hero wins. Now go find some treasure. No, don't look there. Look to your left. My left. Yes, now dig.
Buried treasure!
Took you long enough. Oh, right, I have a job. After much searching, our hero has acquired a treasure. Unknowingly, he has acquired the One Ring.
Is it this one?
No, silly, it's the other one.
Ah. So what does it do?
This is the One Ring, which when planted grows the one tree, which beareth the one fruit, which when eaten by a Scandinavian sloth creates a bad stomachache for the one Scandinavian sloth, which kills him, and creates the one Scandinavian sloth's recently deceased carcass, which when tossed in a pond pollutes the one pond, which when drunken from by a middle-aged smith fuels the one smith, who can then forge another One Ring. This is, of course, a complete waste of time, and does not get you anything that you didn't already have, unless, of course, your goal was to waste time. But even then, you did not really waste time because you accomplished a goal, which means you didn't waste time. Overall, I would not recommend doing any of this.
Okay, so that was a whole bunch of useless information. Now I shall sail off into the sunset with my treasure.
Do we have to do this part?
Of course we have to do this part. It's a piratey ending.
Very well, but this is a low-budget film. You only get a raft.
I can make do, but I need to swoop down from the sky onto my raft.
Just jump. No one will notice.
Alright, matey. See you in the sequel.
There might not be a sequel.
No sequel!